Imagine finishing an entire meal in just a few minutes. It feels efficient. You save time, get back to work, maybe even feel productive while everyone else is still eating. But while you've already pushed your plate away, something inside your body is still catching up. Your stomach is filling, your digestive system is responding, and your brain is still processing the signals that tell you whether you've actually had enough. That delay can influence how much you eat, how satisfied you feel, and how comfortable you are after a meal. So what actually happens inside your body when you eat too fast? Let's follow the process from the very first bite. Every bite begins a process. The moment food enters your mouth, digestion begins. Your eyes, nose, and taste buds signal that food has arrived. Saliva increases. Chewing breaks food into smaller pieces, while enzymes in your saliva start digesting certain carbohydrates. At the same time, your stomach prepares to receive food, your intestines prepare to process nutrients, and your brain begins coordinating the entire process. Think of it like an orchestra. Every section has its own job, but the timing matters. When you rush through a meal, you're changing that timing. And one of the most important signals you're giving your body less time to process is the signal of fullness. Your brain is playing catch-up. Here's the surprising part. Your stomach doesn't simply send your brain one instant message saying, "I'm full." Your brain receives information from your stomach, intestines, nervous system, and several hormones involved in appetite and satiety. Hormones like GLP-1, peptide YY, and cholecystokinin participate in these signals, while ghrelin, one of the hormones involved in hunger, generally decreases after eating, but these signals develop over time. So imagine you're extremely hungry and sit down for dinner. You eat quickly. 5 minutes later, you've already consumed a large portion. A few more minutes pass, and you're reaching for more. Your body has started sending fullness signals, but those signals don't necessarily reach your conscious awareness immediately. That's one reason faster eating has been associated in research with greater food intake, higher body weight, and certain metabolic risk factors. Not because one fast meal suddenly damages your body, but because a small behavior repeated over and over can shape your overall eating pattern. That's the first hidden problem. You may eat more before you realize you're already satisfied. If you're finding this video helpful so far, take a second to hit the like button and send a hype. It helps us create more evidence-based health content and reach more people who may benefit from understanding how everyday eating habits can affect the body. Your stomach doesn't love being rushed. Imagine taking huge bites, barely chewing, swallowing almost immediately. You're putting a substantial amount of food into your digestive system in a very short period. Your stomach can handle food, but eating quickly, especially with large portions, can leave some people feeling excessively full, bloated, or uncomfortable. If you're prone to acid reflux, large meals eaten quickly may make symptoms worse. Digestive discomfort isn't determined by one factor. Meal size, food choices, body position, individual anatomy, and eating habits can all play a role. There's another piece of the process people rarely think about: chewing. Digestion starts in your mouth. Your teeth aren't just preparing food to be swallowed, they're doing mechanical work. Chewing breaks food into smaller particles and mixes it with saliva, making it easier for the rest of your digestive system to process. When you rush, you often take larger bites and chew less. Digestion can still continue, but the experience may be less comfortable for some people. That's the irony. You save 10 minutes at the table, only to spend the next few hours feeling overly full. The blood sugar connection. Eating quickly doesn't automatically mean your blood sugar will spike dangerously. Your blood glucose response depends on many factors: what you eat, how much, your activity level, your individual metabolism. But large meals, particularly those with rapidly digested carbohydrates, can raise blood glucose after eating. Your pancreas responds by releasing insulin to move glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. Research has found associations between habitual fast eating and several metabolic risk factors. The key word is habitual. One rushed lunch doesn't suddenly cause insulin resistance. The concern is the repeated pattern. Fast eating, larger portions, less awareness of fullness, and more calories consumed than intended. Repeated over months and years, those habits can become part of a much larger metabolic picture. The hidden problem: you're distracted. Fast eating rarely happens alone. You're often eating distracted too, scrolling your phone, watching TV, answering emails, eating in the car between meetings. Your attention is elsewhere, so it's easier to lose track of how much you've eaten and how satisfied you're becoming. Slowing down isn't about following some magical rule. There's no universal timer that makes a meal healthy. The goal is simpler. Give your body enough time to participate in the meal. Take smaller bites. Chew thoroughly. Put your fork down occasionally. Remove major distractions. Pay attention to how you actually feel as the meal progresses. Not because you have to eat perfectly, but because your body is constantly giving you information. 2 identical meals. Imagine 2 people eating exactly the same dinner. Same ingredients, same calories, same portion. One finishes in 3 minutes, the other in 25. On paper, the meals are identical, but the experience may not be. The slower eater has more time to chew, more time to notice the food, more time for digestive and satiety signals to develop, and more opportunity to recognize fullness before automatically reaching for another serving. Sometimes improving your diet isn't about finding another superfood. It's about changing how you eat the food you already have. Your body is constantly communicating with your brain: hunger, satisfaction, fullness, digestion, energy. But modern life keeps telling us to hurry. Eat between meetings. Eat at your desk. Eat while scrolling. Finish quickly. Move on. Your schedule may be fast. Your digestive system isn't. So the next time you sit down for a meal, try one simple experiment. Don't ask, "How quickly can I finish this?" Ask, "What happens if I slow down enough to actually notice when I've had enough?" Because sometimes the healthiest change isn't changing what's on your plate. It's changing the speed at which you eat it. If this video helped you understand why something as simple as eating speed can matter, subscribe for more science-backed health documentaries that uncover what everyday habits are really doing inside your body. And if you know someone who constantly rushes through meals, eats until they're uncomfortably full, or never seems satisfied after eating, share this video with them. It might give them one simple habit to rethink the next time they sit down for dinner. Because sometimes the habit affecting your health isn't something you eat, it's how quickly you eat it.